Mm, inertia, like impatience. If um, I think something's not going to happen, like the bus or something, I'll just try to solve it by myself by walking away and try to get to the next bus stop. Or I'll try to, like, one of the questions was, if you're waiting for something and they take too long, do you leave? Yeah, I probably would leave with inertia.
Do you have a primary care physician?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Do you have any allergies to any medications?
No,
Are you currently taking any medications right now?
and not at this time.
You're not taking anything?
I take albuterol for asthma, but it's as needed. It's not something that I take on a
Yeah, but
regimen.
that's still a medication. Albuterol inhaler,
Yes,
and you take it as needed for cough or shortness of breath.
yes,
So you have asthma.
yes.
What other medications are you taking?
I have some eye drops that are so complicated of a sounding word. I would put True Soft. They changed it to like Parasoft. So it's
What's wrong with your vision?
they're generics of True Soft and Tropican.
What is wrong with your vision? What's wrong with your eyes?
Uh,
Your eyesight.
I have glaucoma, and that clouded the lens, and I'm taking eye drops to take the pressure down to get a surgery to take the lens off because they can't take the lens off without the pressure being so high. So they gave me these drops, Trusoft and Tropican, and I take them to take down the pressure to do the surgery.
True Soft and Tropican.
Yeah,
Tropican eye drops.
yes.
How many drops do you use in each eye? How often? How many times a day?
I use it 4 times a day.
And how many drops in each eye? One drop?
Yes.
What other medications are you taking?
None other.
Okay, so you have glaucoma and you have
Asthma.
asthma, and that's it.
That's it. And
Are
yeah,
you able? Huh?
and I have inertia. I have pain. I rock a lot, and I get pain when I stay still because of the nerves being hyperactive. So I have definitely attention deficit because I can't focus. I only could focus on one part of the equation, and I forget all the steps that I did on the other side of the equation. I got to connect them together, and it takes me time to focus on mathematics.
Okay. All right. Are you ambulatory? You walk without assistance, or you need assistance because of your vision?
At this time, I use a stick and guide dog, but after the surgery, I won't need assistance.
Okay. Are you married?
Single.
Not married. Do you have children?
And not at this time.
Not at this time.
No,
What you mean?
I,
Where are the children at?
wherever they are, I don't have custody, so I have no custody of children.
Okay, you have children, but you just are not in
Custody,
You're not in a relationship. How many children do you have that you know of?
2.
Okay, 2 children, 2 adult children.
Yeah, but they're not around.
I understand. No relationships.
Yeah.
Okay, no relationship. Who do you live with?
I live by myself.
Then are you able to see your medications, how to take them and so forth?
Yes, the doctor, the nurse.
The phone reads it.
Yeah, also I have a phone that reads print.
Okay. You live alone. You live in an apartment or house?
Apartment.
I go help you out.
Are you working right now?
I am on
Do you work?
disability.
You're on disability.
Yes.
What's your primary care physician name?
Douglas Cheraboga.
Dr. Douglas, Douglas. How do you spell the last name?
Like a chair and then Cheraboga. Chair.
Like a chair and a boga. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh my goodness. Cheraboga. Okay. And where is he out of? Which company does he work?
He's with Pomona Valley Medical Center.
Okay, Pomona Valley
Medical Center.
Medical Center. Okay. When was the last time you saw him?
Last month.
Okay, March of 2026.
Yes.
All right. What is your caffeine intake like?
My caffeine is moderate.
Like what? How many cups a day?
What
is moderate mean?
2 cups.
2 cups a day. And what about alcohol intake?
None.
And what about nicotine intake?
None.
And what about marijuana intake?
None.
And what about crack, crank, or heroin?
None.
What are your sleep hours? How many hours of sleep would you say you get?
8 hours.
And what about hobbies? What are some things you like to do that you're able to do?
The one thing was the mathematics, because a lot of blind people are math professors, but I just don't have the confidence of like calming down, and I panic when I can't connect the other sides of the equation. It's not just memory; it's kind of like, well, how does that follow that? So sometimes I gotta not put the logic in. I have to just follow a certain pattern to do the. But that's what I like to do, mathematics, because it's one of the things I have to study after the class, because I get the test after each class, and then I'll study the test. A lot of it is equations that don't really
Are you in school?
Yeah, I'm in college.
You're in school?
Yes, I'm in college.
Where do you go to school?
Mount San Antonio.
Mount San Antonio College.
In Walnut, California.
And what class? Okay, and what are you studying?
I'm studying
math. You said just math?
I take math for most of the certificates that I get. I'm a certificate collector, not an associate bachelor's degree.
I see. So you study math. Okay.
Yeah,
math
that's
class. Okay. Any thoughts of suicide, homicide, or self-injurious behavior?
No.
Have you ever been hospitalized in a psychiatric hospital?
No.
Have you ever been diagnosed with like anxiety or depression?
I've never been diagnosed of those.
Mm-hmm. Have you been on these medications before?
No.
And so your thought is to get on these medications to help with your focus and concentration?
Yeah, because attention deficit is kind of like you're not really focused to attention.
Yeah, let me ask you some questions regarding that. Hold on 1 second, please. And so, because you're using your friend's phone, how would we meet? How would you be able to meet with me on the phone?
Um, because I met with Shannon McNamara um, before, and for some reason I couldn't hear her. But every time I'm on his phone, because he has an Android, I have an iPhone, and I have an
Okay.
11 iPhone, so it's kind of like the old dater.
Yeah, but how will you be able to come to appointments? Because, I have to be able to see you at least once or twice a month, or at least once a month or
Yeah,
2 months or something like that.
yeah, I went to the address in Los Angeles, but there's no real suite number on there. So
You went to the address. Wait a minute. Wait. What?
I went to the office because
Yeah, but you have to be. You can't just walk in.
well, I
I
want
have to be there.
somebody has to be there, either Shannon or you. Yeah, but even if I had an appointment, there's no suite number.
Wait a minute. You went to the office in Century City?
Yeah, even if there was an appointment to be in person, there's no real place to meet.
There is a place to be because I have the office there, but you have to have an appointment so I can direct you where to go.
Yeah, so we didn't really know where to go. It was a general.
Yeah, you have to be. We have to. Yeah, but that's an in person. That has to be. You have to be scheduled for that.
Yeah, so I was wanting to know where, if I was in person, where would I go? So it gave me that address, but really nowhere to address.
Well, what happens is you go in, you have to meet with security, and then you go to the fourth floor, and then we'll direct you from there.
Oh, I see.
There's no one there when, it's not like someone's sitting there 8 hours a day.
Yeah, okay.
It's an office that we have, an office space that we have that I actually go to, but I have to be scheduled.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Because no one else knows, and then there's different offices, different people have different businesses there, so they don't know where you're going.
Yeah, that was the case.
Right. Okay. All right. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Do you have any issues, any cardiac issues, heart issues?
No.
Okay. Regarding ADHD, do you have issues with following through with directions or not completing tasks?
I don't have any issues with following tasks other than
Not completing tasks.
I could complete a task, yes.
Do you have difficulty with organization? Being organized?
Yes.
Okay. Do you find yourself often forgetful?
Not usually, only when it's really complex, like an equation.
Do you have issues with failing to give close attention to detail or making careless mistakes?
You want headphones?
No.
You want headphones?
Okay.
No.
Do you have difficulty sustaining attention, keeping attention?
Yes, I kind of drift off in long lectures of history or mathematics.
Okay. Do you have problems listening when spoken to directly?
Yeah, I can't understand either why or how, and either they're explaining it wrong, and then I just totally can't understand it.
Are you easily distracted by extraneous stimuli?
Yes.
Okay. In regards to hyperactivity or movement, do you have issues with feeling restless?
Yes, I have to move my leg or it gets painful. The rocking is very soothing.
Okay. Do you have issues with feeling squirming or feeling fidgety, moving a lot?
Yes, I have a inertia condition. Under inertia, there's this condition where I move my fingers as if I'm playing a piano, I'm playing the drums, and I have to occupy myself with that to not go crazy on these long train and bus rides.
Okay. Do you have issues with interrupting or intruding on others?
Um, yes, I want to talk to the cable man right after the apartment manager talked to him, and it was kind of awkward. But I really wanted the service of cable, so I interrupted.
Okay. What about, do you have difficulty waiting your turn?
Yes, because I want to get to what I want to get to.
Okay. All right. So, your mood today on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being a low mood, 10 being a great mood, what number would you say your mood is today?
My mood is great considering the bus driver was lost and had to ask for dispatch correction.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So what number? So what number? Give me a number between 0 and
5.
10. Okay. And then your anxiety level on a scale of 0 to 10. 0 is no anxiety. 10 is high anxiety. What number would you say your anxiety level is?
10 anxiety because I'm waiting for a surgery. I have to do all kinds of things for the surgery, and I'm 50 years old. They should have got this surgery a long time ago.
Okay. Do you have any other? Let's see. Let me ask you about. Do you have any history of suicidal attempts?
No.
All right. Do you have any history of trauma or abuse in your life?
No.
All right. Do you have any history of self-injurious behavior like cutting yourself,
No.
or hurting yourself?
No.
All right. Were you ever previously diagnosed with ADHD?
No.
Okay. How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
And how much do you weigh about?
I am 170.
Okay, Miss Ross. So I would diagnose you as ADHD combined. With that diagnosis, there's 2 classes of medications. You mentioned Adderall. Why would you say Adderall
Because
right away?
that would calm the nerve. Like when people...
But how do you know that? Have you tried it before?
No.
But then how do you know that?
Because I do have like wandering off during lectures. I have that it could help me focus, calm me down, and I get nervous when I can't understand maybe a trick question of mathematics.
Okay. So, but somebody must have told you about medication Adderall. That's what I'm trying to tell you. How do you know Adderall is the answer? Like, as opposed to like Vyvanse or Ritalin, Concerta.
Well,
How do you know Adderall?
Ritalin is for minors.
Not necessarily. I give it to adults too.
I see.
A lot of times they start kids off on Ritalin, and then when they grow up, they still take it because they know what it feels like and they are able to manage it. But it's definitely not specific for minors. Okay, so you're saying Adderall. Okay. So I always go always slow because I don't, especially for someone who hasn't tried it before. There's extended release and then there's instant release.
I'll do instant if I'm under that anxiety test intellectual ambient.
Extended release kind of, it's a capsule form where you take it and it lasts, like 8 hours. Instant release like lasts 4 hours.
Oh.
Okay, well let me start you off with Adderall 5 milligrams twice a day.
Yes.
Okay. Good pharmacy. So you take the first dose, first of all, for the pharmacy. You take the first dose in the morning with food because the side effect is constipation, dry mouth. It will can curb your appetite. It sounds like you need to eat. You're not diabetic, are you?
No.
So you have to take it with the first dose in the morning with food. The second dose, if you need it. These are all as needed medications. On the weekend, when you don't need to focus, you don't take it.
Yes.
And we don't share meds with anybody.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
And the second dose, if you need to take it, you take it between 12 and 2 p.m.
Uh-huh.
So it doesn't cause insomnia.
Oh.
Because if you take it later, you won't be able to sleep at night.
Preparing for a test.
Well, then if you, right, but then you take between 12 and 2.
I see.
But you don't take it late at night because you don't need to stay up all night and be exhausted for the test the next day and not sleep well.
Some people do.
Well, I'm not letting you know that's not a good idea.
Bad advice.
I've been a student that just graduated to a doctor. I've been a student all my life. It's not a good idea. It sounds good. But you're exhausted. Your mind is exhausted. It's not good for your mind. You have to study appropriately so you're not as stressful after the study.
Yeah, that's cramming.
It's cramming. So, like, what pharmacy do you use? Let's see. Psychology in the 888 pharmacy.
Yes.
Alright, see. Here, do you have any questions so far?
Not at this time.